The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Saint Mark.
Glory to you, O Lord.
Jesus came to Capernaum with his followers, and on the Sabbath he entered the synagogue and taught. The people were astonished at his teaching, for he taught them as one having authority and not as the scribes. In their synagogue was a man with an unclean spirit. He cried out, "What have you to do with us, Jesus of Nazareth? Have you come to destroy us? I know who you are, the Holy One of God." Jesus rebuked him and said, "Quiet, come out of him." The unclean spirit convulsed him, and with a loud cry came out of him. All were amazed and asked one another, "What is this? A new teaching with authority. He commands even the unclean spirits, and they obey him." His fame spread everywhere throughout the whole region of Galilee. My dear friends, the Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
Good evening, my dear brothers and sisters,
Good evening, Father.
and greetings and blessings as well for all those who are with us through our live streaming sa Facebook page ng Chapel of the Eucharistic Lord. Ang pagpapala ng Diyos ay sumainyo. In the ordinariness of life, when life becomes a routine, yung pang-araw-araw nating buhay parang nagiging usual na, do you still have the capacity to be amazed? Kaya pa ba nating mamangha? Sige, tignan mo yung taong pinakamalapit sa iyo. Sabihin mo sa kanya, "You look amazing." Yung iba parang lumabas na lang sa ilong. Yung iba parang ayaw naman lumingon. Hindi naman siya mukhang amazing. Diba? Sa buhay natin, aminin natin sa hindi, no, ngayong 2026 na, no, lalo sa mga kaedaran natin dyan at sa medyo mas matanda pa, no, may tumataas po yung level of o standard natin bago tayo ma-amaze. Nung mga elementary kami, yung LA walk lang, masayang-masaya na kami, di ba? Pero ngayon, pagka titingnan mo yung mga sayawan, no, hanggat hindi extraordinaryo yung ginagawang sayaw o yung mga steps nila, parang, ay, ang corny, di ba? Pero kapag nakita mo naghahagis-hagis na sila sa ere, no, konti na lang, kulang na lang lumipad, no, wow! No, doon tayo namamangha. O kaya sa mga pagkanta, hindi ba? Dati okay lang naman yung mga tumataas yung boses, magandang pakinggan, nasabayan mo si Ray Valera. Pero ngayon, kailangan yung boses mo umabot na magbukas ng langit sa sobrang taas bago maging maganda yung boses mo o maging magaling kang performer. Tumataas yung standards natin on amazement. But you know, my dear brothers and sisters, today, Jesus amazed the people. People were astonished because of two things. No? Una, they were astonished by his preaching because he preached with authority, not like the scribes, sabi ng ating ebanghelyo. And second, they were astonished by his exorcism and healing of that man. Una, bakit nga ba sila namangha sa turo ni Jesus? Simple lang po. Because he spoke only the truth. Katotohanan at pawang katotohanan lamang. Truth has its own power. It does not need any sugar coating. It does not need any special technique. When you speak of truth, nothing but the truth, it will continue to amaze people. Pero sadly, in our time, parang ang mas napapanigan o ang mas na-amaze tayo dun sa mga tao na mabula o mabulaklak ang bibig, pero hindi mo naman nakikita sa kanilang ginagawa. No? Tapos titignan mo ngayon sa artificial intelligence, manghang-mangha ka sa pinapanood mo, no? Sa pag-scroll mo, wow, ang galing. Only to realize in the end, it's artificial intelligence. Ay, peke pala. O hindi pala totoo. When truth is delivered as truth, it always carries a liberating power. Mapagpalaya ang katotohanan. People are not amazed of what we say, maybe because they cannot see in our actions what we say. Walang paglalapat. That there is no congruence between our words and actions. Maybe we are just trying to please people. Remember, truth is not afraid, and truth does not seek favors. Truth is truth, and that is its own value. Kaya pag tayo ay nagsasalita o kumikilos ng ayon sa katotohanan, no, doon tayo dapat mas mamangha. And we teach the younger generations to hold on to what is the truth. No? Yung wag magsinungaling, yung kahit ikaw mismo, hindi mo na maunawaan at hindi mo na alam kung alin ba yung totoo. We only speak of what is truth. And that's what amazed the people in the time of Jesus. Second, they were amazed because Jesus exorcised and healed. Totoo naman, nakaka-amaze talaga kapag may nakita ka na nag-exercise. Yung ang pinapanood mo sa pelikulang exorcism, hindi ba? Talagang titig na titig ka. Di ba? He healed because he had compassion. He healed because he had love. He was love made flesh. Jesus is all out when it comes to his compassion and being one with us. People got astonished because he was willing to go all the way in order to heal that man with an unclean spirit. And it happened because binigyang buhay ng ating Panginoon yung kanyang mga salita, yung kanyang nararamdaman na compassion at pagmamahal sa tao. Even though hindi naman niya kakilala ito di ba? Pero nandun pa rin at isinasabuhay niya yung pagmamalasakit sa kapwa. Those are the two reasons why people got astonished with Jesus. He spoke the truth and he lived out love. And I believe sa panahon natin ngayon, hindi natin kailangan ng kung ano-anong mga kakaiba na mga bagay para mabilib, para mamangha. We only have to follow the example of Jesus, to speak the truth and to live out love. Remember, truth and love, when they go together, have infinite power. It can heal, it can liberate so many people. But first, to be liberated, when truth and love go together, tayo. Sisimulan natin sa mga sarili natin, na mamuhay sa katotohanan at mamuhay sa pagmamahal. And this is the grace that we would like to ask from the Lord, to always live in truth and love of Jesus, and be the first one to be amazed, be the first one to be healed, be the first one to be liberated. Prayer of the faithful. The crowd was astonished by Jesus' new teaching with authority.